Yahweh, 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 Yahweh. Tempo man, tempo man, tempo man, ha ha, tempo man, ha ha. Don't mess with strangers. All my friends, angels. Best friend is Yah. TK Mafia. Y'all said attack. I'm like, Roger that. David said sick 'em. I'm like, death to you, monkey nigga. Shalom, shalom, shalom. It's Trey Tail back at it again, sitting at you, looking at you from 3 degrees. Right, I'm explaining that 3 degrees, that Mashal, that Jedi, that knight, that 1/3, that cut, that diamond. Right, coming at you live. Let's get it going. Let's get it cracking. Right. And this is about that, it's going to get into that sacrifice altar. That sacrifice altar. I remember them days. That was my beginnings, right? That was some beginnings. Yahweh call you. You don't really know it yet till you look back, right? All praise Yahweh. Now let's get to it. We're going to start off with Exodus 12, verse 5 to 6, right? Let's see the requirements of this lamb. Exodus 12, verse 5 to 6. Verse 5 to 6. Your lamb shall be without blemish, a yearling male. You may take it from the sheep or from the goats. You shall keep watch over it until the 14th day of this month. And all the assembly congregation of the Israelites shall slaughter it at twilight. It's got to be unblemished. Now, this lamb represents prayer, right? It's got to be unblemished. Right? Now we got to see what this unblemished means, because you are that lamb. You're trying to get that. You're trying to get your prayers answered, right? You're trying to talk to Yahweh one-on-one. You want that, right? Let me show you. Let's go to Leviticus 1. Let's go to Leviticus 1. Right? Leviticus 1, verse 1 to 3. It's Temple-nomics. Leviticus 1, verse 1 to 3. The Yahweh called to Moses and spoke to him from the tent of meeting, saying, speak to the Israelite people and say to them, when any of you presents an offering of cattle to Yahweh, he shall choose his offering from the herd or from the flock. If his offering is a burnt offering from the herd, he shall make his offering a male without blemish. He shall bring it to the entrance of the tent of meeting for acceptance in his behalf before Yahweh. There you go again. Right? Let's see here. Now, the start of the unblemished, right? You know the outward, right? The commandments, statutes, right? Right? You know, I don't have time to go through all of them, but you can do that in your spare time. Hopefully you already are. Purging off the rough edges of your soul, right? Trying to become that diamond, right? So obeying the first 3 commandments is the start. First 3 commandments, right? Worship Yahweh alone. No images in your heart. Just Yahweh, right? Yahweh Akar, Yahweh alone, right? That's the beginning, right? That's the beginning. Now let's get to the requirements. Let's get to the requirements. So I gave you that, worship him alone. He gave you that. Yahweh gave you that, right? The first 3 commandments. That's the first one. Worship him alone. No idols. Right? Psalm 51, verse 17 to 19. Let's get other requirements. It goes further. Psalm 51, verse 17 to 19. All right. Oh Yahweh, open my lips and let my mouth declare your praise. You do not want me to bring sacrifices. You do not desire burnt offerings. True sacrifice to Yahweh, right? I got to get that up. Sometimes scriptures just hit you with a, you know what I mean? It hits you with a pole, a baseball bat sometimes when you're reading it. Psalm 51, verse 17 to 19. I want y'all to see this with me. All right. Even if it's a bad translation, I got the Tanakh here anyway. See. Oh Yahweh, open my lips and let my mouth declare your praise. You do not want me to bring sacrifices. You do not desire burnt offerings, right? True sacrifice to Yahweh is contrite spirit, right? Let's see if I get a better translation. I don't like this translation at all. Let's see. That's not a good one either. I'll just read mine. I don't like those. Those are terrible. That new world translation, that's garbage. NIV's trash. So 19. True sacrifice to Yahweh is a contrite spirit. Yahweh, you will not despise a contrite and crushed heart. So he wants a contrite spirit, a crushed heart. You gotta be, you gotta reach deep. When I first did this, Yahweh took me down to my knees. I was broken. I was covered in sin. He brought me to my knees, crushed. This is real. This is TK Mafia. It was no turning back after that. When I dropped to my knees, that was the first time I called on him alone. I was dead inside. Right? Let's go to Hosea 6, verse 6. Hosea 6. See, Hosea 6, verse 6. Hosea 6, verse 6. I'm sorry, 4, verse 6 should be. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. 6, verse 6. For I desire goodness, not sacrifice. Obedience to Yahweh rather than burnt offerings. Let's get that one up. I might as well just look up everyone. Hosea 6, verse 6. So you can see it with me. I desire mercy, not sacrifice. Right? Right? Our goodness. An acknowledgement of Yahweh rather than burnt offerings. See that? Right? So goodness, obedience, contrite spirit, crushed heart. Right? Let's go to Isaiah 1, verse 11. This is temple manomics. This is only for the rich people, the rich, right? Now, Isaiah 1, verse 11. The multitude of your sacrifices, what are they to me, says Yahweh? I have more than enough of burnt offerings of rams and the fat of fat animals. I have no pleasure in the blood of bulls and lambs and goats. He's telling you over and over what he wants. This is easy. It's over and over. Yahweh owns the earth. He don't need you to go cut no lamb. That's ridiculous. He owns the earth. He tells you what he requires. Let's go to 1 Samuel 15, verse 22. Right? I ain't gonna steer you wrong. I'm gonna steer you strong. 1 Samuel 15, verse 22. But Samuel replied, does Yahweh delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as much as in obeying Yahweh? To obey is better than sacrifice, and to heed is better than the fat of rams. But y'all don't hear me though. To obey is better than sacrifice. Right? That's that lamb he wants. That smoke. When you pray, that smoke rises. Right? That's the first degree to temple man. Let me get that picture up. That's the first degree. People can't get past the first degree. Watch this. Because Yahweh don't want you past that first degree. See this? Look at this here. He calls you. It's a calling. It's a calling. That's why you're here watching this video right now. It's a privilege for you to be in this temple, to even have a glimpse of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the holies. But so you know my job, you know what they told me to do in Ezekiel, they told me to eat the scroll and tell the house of Israel. Look at that. See that bottom square? That's that incense altar, the copper, right? That's where you start at. That's the beginnings, right? All right. So after you get that smoke, after Yahweh accepts your sacrifice, right? He turns your way, right? It's real time. Then you get to that second degree. Let me see if I can find a better picture. All right, here we go. So you see those two pillars right there? That's the second degree, those pillars, when it rise up, right? That's when you get to that second degree, when Yahweh puts those tests on you. Like David, you gotta like David and Joshua did, right? You gotta fight. They had to fight the nations. That represents you fighting your inclinations to do evil, your carnal spirit, that seed, that sin of Adam, right? That seed, right? You gotta fight it daily. Yahweh's watching. He gonna turn it up too. He gonna turn that heat up and say you fight, right? If you fight, Yahweh don't want no weak man. He deals with the man, right? Let's go to Isaiah 42. Isaiah 42, verse 19. Right? Isaiah 42, verse 19. We're going to do this. Get it right. 42, verse 19. Praise Yahweh. Isaiah 42, verse 19. Who is blind as my servant, so deaf as the messenger I sent? Who is blind as the chosen one? I gotta get that up. Isaiah 42, verse 19. Who is blind as the chosen one? We're gonna get into who the chosen one is too. Oh yeah, we're gonna break this down. Who's the chosen one? Right? And that movie The Matrix say the chosen one. Isaiah 42, verse 19. Who is blind as my servant and deaf like the messenger I send? Who is blind as the one in the covenant with me? Blind like the servant of Yahweh, right? Dude, let's get my translation. Verse 19. Who is blind as my servant, as deaf as the messenger I send? Who is blind as the chosen one? So blind as the servant of Yahweh, right? Blinded, right? Check this out. We're gonna get to the nitty-gritty. We're gonna get to the core. The core, right? Let's get to the nitty-gritty. Watch this. Check this out. Right? Some good pictures here. Right, let's see. Look at Harden. Look at Harden showing you. He covered them eyes up. You see how he covered them eyes up? He know his job. Right? What did he hit last night? 7 threes? He hit about 7 threes last night. I don't know. I don't really watch the NBA no more. He hit by 8 threes. That's MVP. MVP there. Most valuable phallic worshiper. Yeah, who's blind is his. It's his job. The NBA blinding you. The NFL, the Zionist league games. Mentally enslaved morons, they say, right? But he know what he doing. It's his job. Who is blind as Yahweh's servant? Who's doing this? All right. Well, we know who's allowing it to happen, right? Who's doing this? Let's go. Who's behind the scenes? Let's go to Psalm 83 and pull that curtain off them devils. Psalm 83, verse 4. Right? Let's do this. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. Right? Let me go further down. Come on, let's see who said cut them off from being a nation. Who's blind? Who's in the leagues of blind? The tabernacles of Edom, the Ishmaelites, the Moab and the Hagarenes, Gebal, Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, Tyre, that's Israel. Well, I'm sorry, the nation of Israel, right? The fake Jews. Ashur also is joined with them. The fake Israelites, I should say. They have hope in the children of Lot, right? Right? Look at that. But there's more. There's more than that. Right? Let's expose some of them. Who's blinding his servants? Who's blinding them? Let's get this temple, man. Let's get this temple up. That sanctuary. Look. Look at it. Look at this here. I remember him. I was in GOCC, right? You gotta be wary of those ones that say put something by Yahweh's name. You don't even call Yahweh's name. He's a clown. Now, come on now, right? He not even first degree. He bugged out, right? Looking like a black catfish with binoculars on. Talk about something in Christ's name. Gathered a cracker church. He had one speaker. He had one speaker and a microphone. That dude sitting on $1 million, right? Well, a million debt slips. What I'm talking about? Not that Yahweh coin, not that Yahweh, not that fire, right? Not that soul food. He got that Jewish death slip, right? Right? Gathering a cracker church. Talk about some put Christ by Yahweh's name. Lying. He had one speaker back in the day, right? Now he disappears. His people can't, his church following can't find him. He pops up in the UK talking about something. He's okay. Give me some donations. Let's get some more. Right? That's Akari 1715. No point even looking them up. They clowns. IUIC, right? Let's get them up. IUIC. Right. Look at it. Got a death angel. Got a death angel as a cover screen. The death angel. Look at this. Look at that. Demon. Right in your face. The idol, the image of the beast. Beast mode, right? They say beast mode. Yeah, death mode. Let's get some more. Let's go to GMS, right? Great big guys. They had to flip it because it wouldn't last forever. Yahweh was always gonna reveal the truth. So they get the true Jacob, right? They had to put a little spin on it, right? Now Christ is black, like he look like you, right? Just keep you around a little longer. You know what I'm saying? Blinded. Your prayers unanswered. Look here. Right? Now I will admit, Great Millstone, they do have some truth. They do bring some. They don't have the full truth. That's why they're getting attacked. You know what I'm saying? They in the street lying to the people. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They say they representatives of Yahweh. Smelling like, looking like, you know what I'm saying? Smelling like cat urine. Yelling at old people. You know what I'm saying? Condemning with a mouth, condemning themselves. They're disgusting. Right? They vile. Talk about raping. You think the representatives of Yahweh? Really? All right. Now, let's get everybody. Let's get everybody. Right. Here we go. Uh-oh. Hold on. Get him. Remember that movie? Remember that movie? Matrix? Remember that? Agent Smith? Remember that? That's that new slavery, right? It's digitalized now. Before it used to be a chattel slavery. Remember that chattel slavery? They don't need the chattels no more. They got that mental, right? The digital. It's digital now, right? That Google spy. Google. Show us your location. That Facebook, that face FBI recognition. Facebook. They got your face. They watching, right? Right? That grid. Right? Check this out. That grid. Look at that digital currency now. They got that digital, that Bitcoin. That digital. Right? Right? Because Yahweh made them stupid. Right? They used to have that paperback. They can't even balance a checkbook. That money failing. Along with their power, right? So they gotta go digital slavery now. Now they really gotta get you out your mind. They already fooled you with the paper. You know what I'm saying? That worshiping paper that has nothing for you, right? You just empty a death trap. You just a walking zombie with that paper. Now they gonna have you. They can just turn. You know, you just looking at some digital numbers on the screen. They talk about that's your money. They can turn that off anytime. They can just take it, whatever. They put a barcode on your ass, right? That's where it's heading, right? And they like, oh, the Old Testament old. The Old Testament is old. We in the new age, the new world. That new age, right? The new age, we got that new technology, right? Right. Let's go to Isaiah 54, verse 16. Let's get this Isaiah 54, verse 16. Right? Let me put Mr. Smith back up. Right? There's some agents. You send them out. Isaiah 54, verse 16. They watching. Because they know what's coming. They got that system around you. The sports. It's for Jacob. The sports and all the distractions and the glitter and the glamour and the celebrities and to keep you from getting on that altar. Getting your smoke on. They don't want you smoking to the Most High. Because once you get to that power to Yahweh, you know what I'm saying? You got angels at your command. You got lower angel. You could pray on. I'm gonna get there. I'm a little excited right now. Let's get to Isaiah 54, verse 16. Right? Yahweh says, "It is I who created the smith to fan the charcoal fire and to produce the tools for his work. So it is I who create the instruments of havoc." Right? It says Yahweh said he created the instruments of havoc. They think they doing it. Yahweh's doing this, right? They silly. They don't know nothing. Look at this. They thinking they doing something with some missiles. Yahweh, right? He fans the charcoal fire. He created the smith, right? He doing this. He giving them the ideas, the so-called intelligence, right? They're destroying themselves. Watch this. Now, I got Yahweh, and I'm gonna say it outright. I got Yahweh on speed dial. I talk to him one-on-one, right? I go to that darkness. I go to within, right? Within, right? Just me and him, right? He's the light, right? So you think I'm scared of this? Really? What they talking about? Really? What is they talking about? Watch this. Can a missile destroy a destroy an earthquake? I should say this. Can a missile stop an earthquake? What if Yahweh sent an earthquake, right? They got the guns, right? They got guns and poisonous and chemtrails, right? What can that do? Hold on. What can that do to a hurricane? To an avalanche? Yahweh does this, right? The God of war, you forgot, right? You don't even know what you're sitting on. I'm talking to Jacob right now. You don't even know what you're sitting on. David killed a giant with a pebble and a rubber band. Y'all don't hear me though, right? David killed a giant with a pebble and a rubber band. And it goes deeper. That rock gonna destroy a nation. It's in my old videos. It goes deep, right? Now let's go to Deuteronomy 30, verse 14. Get that up. What me worry? What you scared of? 30, verse 14. Because you ain't put yourself in that altar. That's why you scared. I've been there. It's not a good fit. You gotta get past that first degree. 30, verse 14. It's about Yahweh's law. No, the word is very near you. It's in your mouth and in your heart, so you may obey it. You born with it within, but the Tanakh unlocks it. You got to unlock it. Yahweh ain't going to give you the kingdom and give you everything in eternity for nothing without putting in some work. You got to work for this. You got to strive. You got to put yourself in that altar. Where is that? That's the beginning, right? That's the beginning. And let's get to this temple man third degree initiation. I'm just going to jump to the third degree because I'm there anyway. This is where you're trying to be. So let me tell you about what it's like. Let's get to that third degree. Temple man geometry. Temple man geometrics. That scientricity, right? Let's get Star Wars. You know, they be trying to, the Jewish man be playing games, right? Because he know our history, right? He ain't in the bloodline, but he knows the history, right? He can't use, he knows it, but he can't use it, right? Right? He said the name, he might just melt and turn into a puddle if he said Yahweh's name. So that's why I say it's precious, because he can't say it. Let's get Luke here. Now, I'm gonna break this on down for you. This is what they be telling you, right? They be playing with Jacob. They be mocking us. The ones down on that altar, they be mocking you, right? Right. That's why Jewish people like being comedians, right? They think they funny. He is funny. I ain't gonna lie. They funny, right? But they wicked. It's wickedness. It's that left hand side of Kabbalah, right? They show you this in the you got the dark side, you got the light, right? Same thing. This was going on. Now think of the trilogy of Star Wars, right? I'm gonna break this down. Think about this, the trilogy of Star Wars. Right? Right? Remember how Luke started out? He knew he got a calling. He was looking up into space, he got a calling. Right? The Force. It was calling him the Force, right? They ain't gonna say Yahweh's name. They say the Force. May the Force be with you, right? It was calling him. He's looking into space. Now the trilogy is 3 movies, right? Right? That's the initiation of 3 degrees. He started off as what? A Padawan. I think they called him Jedi Padawan, not Jedi yet, right? He's an initiate, right? Beginner school, the first degree, right? He got to go on that altar, right? So he was speaking to Obi-Wan Kenobi, right? Now Obi-Wan Kenobi, we'll get that. Obi-Wan Kenobi. We'll get back to Luke. Obi-Wan, right? He was a 3rd degree, right? 3rd degree, right? So he understood. He knew all the degrees, right? Right? Fully initiated, right? He read the scrolls. He did the time. He did the work, right? He was on the altar. He did it. He made it, right? So Obi-Wan was teaching Luke the path. Obi-Wan knew there was no death because he found eternity. Remember when he fought Darth Vader? He just smiled and let him and he turned into that spirit, went to the spirit world, right? He overcame the flesh. All right. Let's get back to Luke. Watch this. So Luke went to the 2nd degree. What he did in part 2? What was the second? He had to go through those tests. He had to go through those agonizing tests. He had to test the flesh, right? The flesh, right? What did he find out in part 2? His father, right? His father sinned. Oh, we gonna get it. We gonna get it nitty gritty. I'm gonna open up your eyes. His father, right? They always make the joke. Oh, his father was a black man. They always make that joke, right? Right? Black is death anyway. There's no such thing as a black man. That's a byword. That just means death. There's no light in it or nothing. Just death, right? So he chose the dark side. His father, Darth Vader, right? So Luke found out his father joined the dark side. He joined Pharaoh. Yes. The Sith Lord is Pharaoh. Think about it. Yahweh hit me up with this today. Pharaoh, right? When Moses was born, right? Pharaoh put the hit out. Say, kill the man child. Kill the son of man. Kill him. Kill all the firstborn males of the Israelites. Jacob, right? Kill all the firstborn males. And what Darth Vader do? He was killing all the Jedi's, all the Padawans, the children, everything that had that
Jedi stock, because only you can be a Jedi if you got that what do you call it, metachlorons in your blood, meta something in your blood. So he was out there killing them, and Luke was only him and his sister like the only ones left. He was going around killing all the Israelites, the Jedi. So Luke found out that was his father. His father joined the dark side, Pharaoh, right? Right. So Luke had to fight him. Right? That was his struggle. That was his father. His father had sinned. Right? He had to come to terms with that. Right? And then what? That's the second degree. So Luke is fighting the second degree, right? Let's get to the third degree. Matter of fact, this will be the second degree here. The Empire Strikes Back. Hold on. Yeah, this is second degree here. So the first one, I didn't get the first degree. The first degree is him and his regular, right? We might as well just do it right. So this is the first degree initiate. That's the second degree right there. Hold on. So there you go. This is the first degree, right? That's the first degree, right? And then he put himself on the altar, right? Now he's like being aware. He's aware. He's learning things about himself. He's fighting. He's testing. Right, that fire, right? And then now he's an Israelite, a Jedi master, third degree initiated, right? And you knew what he could do. He could harness the force, right? He could sit there and meditate. He knew it. He could manipulate his reality without moving, because he was talking and the force surrounds you. Right? Yahweh surrounds, he's everything to life. Everything. Right? Temple man, nomics. Right? Let's go to Zechariah. Right? No. Matter of fact, let me put it with something else. Watch this. Oh yeah, watch this. It's one of my favorite movies. Howard gave me this too. Howard gave me this. I saw this movie all these times. This never clicked in. I just thought it was cool. Right? Check this out. Remember this movie? When you got that glow, you're here. When you got that glow. Well, it's one of my favorite movies, man. Always was. Classic, right? It's got the Torah all through the movie. It's a key moment in the movie, right? The Torah, they always put the truth in movies. Yahweh be putting messages. That's the deal. Yahweh be making them put the truth out of movies. Right? The Torah. And I'm gonna tell you something serious right now on the real. As Yahweh as my witness, I experienced the glow. And I'm not talking about I woke up and found I was Israel. That's the glow. No, I glowed. I saw to my left and my right, the light hit me for about 3 to 5 seconds. Boof. I was a light bulb for about 3 to 5 seconds. This is real. This is Temple Manometry. Temple Manomics. Praise Yahweh. Yahweh hit me up right now for saying his name with this. I feel it right now. He's life. Man, he turned the heat up on me right now for saying that. Right? Check this out. Initiation. Now, this part when he was fighting and getting his butt whipped. Right? He was getting whipped. He was getting put on that altar. He was getting broken down by Show Enough, right? The villain. He was getting broken down, right? If you haven't seen the movie, I suggest you watch it. It's the ending of this, right? It's a great movie. He getting broken down, getting beat to. I remember watching it for the first time, like, oh, he's getting beat to death. Is he gonna make it through this one? Oh, he's a lamb. He's so fragile, looks like. Right? That's that first degree. Second degree, right? He gets put in those waters, that Torah water. But no, they dipping them in literal water. You remember when Showing Up punches him in the head? He puts him in the water how many times? 3 times. Yes. He drowns him in that water 3 times. He dips his head. He's like, who's the master? He dips in that water. Pulls him up again. Who's the master? Dips him in the water again. Who's the master? In a 3rd time, he about drowns him in that thorough. Wow. He comes up and says, I'm the master. And he glows. Right? Right? He did that initiation. He did what it took to get to that glow. I'm just trying to get you there. I'm already there. I experienced the glow. That's when Yahweh put his finger and he anoints you. He puts that finger and says, you are mine. You that 1/3 of the third. Let me take you to Zechariah 13, verse 7 and 9. Zechariah 13. I'm trying to give you them goosebumps. Back of your neck. This is TK Mafia. Zechariah 13, verse 7 and 9. Let's get this up. Let me close some windows. This ain't going slow. Zechariah 13, verse 7 and 9. Awake, sword, against my shepherd, against the man who is close to me, declares Yahweh. Strike the shepherd and the sheep will be scattered, and I will turn my hand against the little ones. Check this out. Verse 8. In the whole land, he talking about the whole earth. 2/3 will be struck down and perish. Yet 1/3 will be left in it. This third I will put into the fire. I will refine them like silver and test them like gold. They will call on my name, right? They will call on my name. And they will say, and I will say, and I will answer them. I will say they are my people, and they will say, Yahweh is our God. How do you test that gold? Right? How do you test that gold? How do you get it to shine? Right? Let's get it. How do you purify it? You gotta put it through that smelter, that heat rock. That heat rock. I felt it. I feel it now. I call his name now to request more of it. Before it was a challenge. It was like, oh, I don't know if it's too hot. I'm angry. Now I call it too because I want more of it. This is not a game. When you call Yahweh, man, you don't know the power. You don't know what you sitting on. I'm talking to Jacob. You don't know what you sitting on. The world hates your guts. Right? You don't know why. Right? Let's get to right? That's why they're trying to kill the man child. They gotta kill the man child before you come into that 3rd degree, partner. Right? They trying to kill you before you get to that. In the average age, like 24, 21 and 24, the son of man, right? Jacob, I'm talking to the man child, right? They got a program in place, the abortion clinics, right? Right? The woman that look like you don't even want you. You ain't got nothing to them, to the visual eye. You got everything in the spirit. See, the Jewish people know this. See, but you put your spirit towards nonsense, right? That mental slavery empowers them. But you know what? It only takes a few of us. It only takes a few of us to take down everything, right? Let's go to Deuteronomy 32, verse 9. We're going to get a little deeper than this. I'm going to leave that picture up. That's where I'm at. That's why I'm trying to get you. It's only be 1/3 of the third. That's all we need. Right? That's what I'm trying to bring up. Deuteronomy 32, verse 9. When you got that glow, when you got that glow. 32, verse 9. For Yahweh's portion is his people. Jacob, his own allotments. Jacob is his allotment of Yahweh. Isaiah 45, verse 4. Isaiah 45, verse 4. Only Jacob. The rest of the earth is spittle. right? Spittle, right? If they ain't clinging to Jacob, like you say in Isaiah chapter 3. If the woman ain't clinging to his coattails and the other nations, right? If they ain't clinging to Jacob, you know who Jacob is. You can just read Deuteronomy 28. It's all the curses Yahweh was sending on you from the other nations. It ain't the white man. It's Yahweh allowing them. He put the spirit. Yahweh's fans the flame. Right? Who's blind as Jacob getting burned all around? Because he ain't put himself in that altar, so he can't handle the flame Yahweh's sending. Them floods, the heat, rock. Right? Yahweh's always around. Let's go to Isaiah 45, verse 4. Right? For the sake of my servant Jacob. I'm gonna get that up. Don't try this at home. Not till you ready. Don't call on Yahweh till you ready, because he gonna see what you talking about. You might wake up 10 pounds lighter. That's what you want, right? Trust me. Isaiah 45, verse 4. For the sake of Jacob, my servant of Israel, my chosen, I summon you by name and bestow on you a title of honor, though you do not acknowledge me. He wants to give it to you so bad, but you won't listen. That's why he's sending that heat on you, right? He wants you to harness this. He wants you to harness his power. He wants to lift you up, to be his representative, to be that light, right? Right? That light. Yahweh's great. And when he said, in the church don't teach you getting this from the Torah. When you see this light, that light is real. It's not no light that's like a light, like a fake light, like just, oh, I know I'm in Israel. That's it. That's the light. I got the light. No, it's an actual light. Man, y'all don't hear me though. It's a light he hits you with. I glowed. I'm telling you, right? Let's go to Ezekiel 43, verse 11. Ezekiel 43, verse 11. Only Yasharal know what I'm talking about. Only the Mashal. They know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you ain't seen that light. You need to get to work, right? Y'all was always sending judgments. I seen the future. Man, he showed me it. Right? He don't give me a date and time, but I don't need to know a date and time when you eternal. Isaiah 43, verse 11. When they are ashamed of all they have done, make known to them the plan of the temple and its layout. Right? Let's get that up. Ezekiel 43, verse 11. Ezekiel 43, verse 11. I live for this. I can't die. I live for this. Ezekiel 43, verse 11. And if they are ashamed of all they have done, make known to them the design of the temple, its arrangement, its exits and entrances, its whole design, and all its regulations and laws. Write these down before them so that they may be faithful to its design and follow all its regulations. You can't get that in a day. You can't see the temple man be a temple man in the 3rd degree in a day. You got to know the regulations, laws, designs, exits, entries, arrangement. You got to be in this daily. I'm in the Tanakh mentally. I got it in my innards. I drive the car and I'm flying. Y'all don't hear me though. I'm in my car and I'm flying. Right? I see a fuzz. Yahweh reach. I'm channeling Yahweh. I'm singing his name mentally. Yahweh was, if I say something out of line, I remember one time I was watching a music video. This is real. This is a fire. I was watching a music video. I was doing business at somebody's house. I was watching a music video. They said the J word, Christ, right? I'm scared even. I don't even like saying that name no more. I used to say it, throw it. I said the name because I was just saying it because I think it was a part of the song or something. I felt a cut through I felt him cut me in the soul. This is real. It ain't no game. Right? Yahweh deals with me face to face. I got to be on my P's and Q's, partner. Right? Let's go to, that's the 3rd degree. Let's go to Jeremiah 30, verse 21. when he's in that sanctuary with you, you're gonna think before you move. That's love, though. He's got you on that path. You need to go. Jeremiah 30, verse 21. He don't do that for his elect. He deals with the man of Jacob, not the woman. He deals with the man of Jacob, the Israelites. Stock. Your father gotta be Abraham to be in that bosom. The Tanakh is at your disposal, the regulation, the designs. I can call out a legion. You worry about Donald Trump, that KFC chicken eating bucko mother Mickey Ficky. Really? Trump? Yahweh's the one controlling all things. He can tell him what button to push. You worry about some missiles. He tells him what missiles to aim and where they gonna go. You see Syria? That's an astonishment. Yahweh sends the missiles. What you worried about? You better get on your temple, man. That sanctuary. He came a fire. Jeremiah 30, verse 21. Right? Let's get that up. Verse 21. All right, let's get to it. 30 verse 21. The leader will be of their own. Their ruler will arise from among them. He's talking to Jacob. I will bring him near, and he will come close to me. For who is he who will devote himself to be close to me, declares Yahweh. Right? I will bring him near to me. I'm near to Yahweh. I feel his presence around me all the time now. This takes work and effort. I'm a Mashal. I'm initiated. 3rd degree. You think I'm teaching like this by chance? You should see my video. You should see my growth. You watch my videos. You see the growth? This is spiritual intervention. Right? I was in GOCC. People telling me this. I will dip people in the oceans and run circles around heads now. This is nothing to me now. This is play. Yahweh's my power. Get it right. He deals with the man, the stock. That's confirmation. Nobody can't just pick up this Tanakh. I'm talking to Jacob. Them other nations they can go through this book and read 100,000 times straight through. They won't get this because they're not in the covenant. The covenant. What's the covenant? What's the end game? You ruling the earth with his laws and his spirit, calling on him. With your mouth spitting flames, judging the earth. Wake up, man. You don't know the power of this. Right? This is what Jacob doing. This is what Jacob doing right now. That's why I be clowning them. Right, don't talk bad about your people. Look at this. They kill each other for this. This is a God. We helping the system destroy each other for this. This is a joke. Yahweh has, when he say he gonna put a curse on you and put you at the bottom, what? But he can raise you up from anywhere. I'm a witness. A witness. I'm a shaw. Right? Now, I'm done with that. Let's get to this. One more quick thing I want to get on because we in the Passover season. Right? This is the Passover season. This is when y'all want to check your house when you call him, right? He either gonna raise you up and he gonna bring you down. Right? This was my test too. He hit me up with his Passover. He really hit me up, right? And I know he rose me up. I'm gonna hold it a level. Now check this out. The Passover. Let's get to the splitting of the sea. This worshiping this Christ character, right? The lamb is Christ. Death, right? Look at this. Let's get this clown. This is what they worshiping, right? Look at his madness. That's idolatry, man. That's death, right? His death. There's no life in that, right? Let's talk about what the Passover really is. Let me get this image up. I'm gonna talk to you about this. before I leave, I got some traveling to do, some time traveling, right? I ain't got to open this book no more. It's play. It's in my inners, within, right? Let's go to split. Let's split the Red Sea. Moses, yeah, it's a good picture. Let's get some better ones. Right, a fact, right? Let's get this. Right, the people passing through the waters, right? The water split the ocean. Now the ocean waters, make this real simple. It's simple, man. The ocean waters, you should know, it's Torah. It's Torah waters, initiation process. Crossing over, right? You passing over the dry land, right? You passing over out of the wilderness, stage 1, right? Incense altar. Stage 2, the test, fighting, walking through those waters. Stage 3, the promised land, right? Right? The kingdom, right? Third degree, Jedi. That's what Moses is. Didn't Moses get initiated? Did he go to that mountain and face glowing? Those laws? How is Moses able to open up those oceans? Who's he calling on? Look at this. You the Mashal. Look at this. They're telling you. Use the Mashal. It was always you. Right? Now this goes shout out to the Torah Knights. Right? Shout out to Torah Knights. Josh, Judah, Nat, Sarah, SOJ. I'm going to say one thing to Judah and Josh. We got 3 Mashals now, buddy. Ha! 3 Mashals. All right? I remember you used to always call me Mashal. It didn't really click in. Right, Judah? I'm a Mashal now, buddy. That's danger. I tell you one thing. What if we got 3 now, Judah, right? Building the temple. We got 3 Mashal. Ha. What if we get 6? 6 of them. We got 3 little Padawans coming up. What if we get 6, Judah? They support each other. They ain't by themselves. They got support. What if we get 6? Get them glowing, see them glows. Hear Yahweh's voice. Right? What if we get them there? Right? With that, Shalom. Yahweh. He's my power. Yeah. Y'all niggas liars. Y'all sending fire. Yeah. I won't retire. You liars. His name Yahweh. And you got that glow.